In Alabama, a girls' basketball team, seen right here, beat a boys' basketball team in the championship game, but were not awarded the trophy. Let me tell you about it. So the story goes as follows. The girls' team, consisting of fifth graders, were forced to play a boys' team in the title game of a rec league they would go on to win, but weren't recognized as champs. According to parents, the losing boys team were given the trophy instead. Per one parent, the girls represented Spain Park for 3 years and were told they couldn't continue to use Hoover gyms for their practices unless they joined the city's youth rec league and play with and against boys. In fact, the parent would even write they couldn't use the gyms unless they paid to play in the Hoover rec league. They were told to stay together as a team. They had to play up a level in competition and play the fifth grade boys. So let's just paint the picture here. Let's stop for a moment. This is a team told to stick together, had to go up in competition, right? Not dominant at all. Some of the parents even said they were middle of the pack in the conference and division and league that they were playing in previously. So it wasn't like this team was, like the 73-9 Golden State Warriors. They were about league average, is what we're seeing from a lot of parents on this. Jamie Mashek would add, they were told before the championship that they could play in it, but if they won, they wouldn't be allowed to have the trophy. She would say, excuse me, what? What did they do to get DQ'd? Did they not pay their dues? Did they not play up a level in competition? Oh, it's because they're girls, she wrote. Playing the boys was a challenge they rose to meet, she said. It made them better players and a better team. So sure enough, these fifth grade girls played their hearts out, left it all on the floor, and battled their male counterparts only to be told, no, I'm sorry, you don't count, she added. To reiterate, the girls' team went on to beat the boys' team on the way to winning the championship, only to find out they were denied the trophy because this was reserved for boys' teams and not the girls. I'm disappointed. I have to tell my daughter that things like this still happen. I'm disappointed we teach our kids to accept things they have not earned, other than salvation, which cannot be earned. Most of all, I'm disappointed in my city, who won't allow some fifth grade girls to play basketball, Jamie would write in her post. It was a hard lesson they learned tonight. They won the fifth grade boys rec league championship, but we're not given the trophy. While it's definitely not about the trophy, I don't think it's a lesson we should be teaching our boys or girls in this day and age. A parent who claims to have a son on the opposing team, the losing team, also went to Facebook and wrote on behalf of the boys, I don't think they even realized why they were getting trophies, much less realize the girls were not receiving anything. I can assure you, my son, and I think I can speak on behalf of all the other boys on the team, all of them were fully aware they didn't earn a trophy and would have gladly handed it over to the girls, the parent would add. Another opposing coach would chime in as well. This is so sad. I don't know the details of them playing in this league, but my son played in this league. His team didn't play this team, but I saw them multiple times. They were good. If they won the tournament, they deserved to be crowned as champs. However, one user disputed these claims, writing, this was an all-star team who practiced more often, or where they gave the same treatment to a sixth grade boys team winning the eighth grade division. This story would then receive national attention. One tweet on this story had like 1,500 retweets. It was massive over the weekend. Thus, Jamie would update her story, writing the city and the Hoover Rec Center offered to make things right for the girls, but it was unclear what steps were being taken. Hoover City, Administrator Alan Rick would release the following statement. We are currently working to provide proper recognition to all the teams that were successful in that tournament. Also, we are reviewing the full extent of what occurred to ensure all future programs are handled appropriately. Okay. So here's my takeaway. You tell this girl's team, you need to join a different league and pay to join that league, or you're not going to be using the facilities at all. Okay, bet. We're going to do that. They were never told to break up there as the one user disputes all-star team. They were told to stick together. So that's already gone, notwithstanding. Then they compete in this league, which is already at a higher level than what they are at. They were not dominant. in the previous league. They go on to play in the league. They win, and they're not crowned as champs. Either the math ain't mathin', or they got completely screwed in this situation. Opinion writer Matthew Westwood, right? You'll be shocked to learn that Alabama ranks last nationwide when it comes to women, according to the Institute for Women's Policy Research, and doesn't deserve a grade above a D in categories like employment and income, political participation, reproductive rights, as well as health and well-being. I wait to see how they will right this wrong. My assumption is they will not revoke the trophies that the second place team got, which also feels like a participation trophy at this point, but they will then grant like a special trophy to this girl's team. I leave that up to the school. I leave that up to the parents. Sucks all the way around is what it appears, at least through the reports we have seen.